2023 was a pretty interesting year for Tyrannus. We started the year out by playing Red Cross Promotions Winter Warmer Festival on February 4th in Edinburgh with a host of bands we likely would never have considered playing with before. Admittedly, this was a show we underestimated due to the following show we were organising, but time would prove it to be important in developing our home audience. So a big thank you to Duncan Mountain for organising and promoting that show. The following week, on February 11th, we organised and hosted the Cult Gavin at the Flying Duck in Glasgow, which turned out to be the album release show for Hellrippers, Warlocks, Grim and Withered Hags. A monumental showcase of the black thrash talent within the UK, this super show was an achievement for Tyrannus in terms of what we could organise, and it really felt like something different within Glasgow's metal scene. A big thank you to Duncan McLaren for going all out and making sure this show could happen. Following that, we became relatively inactive compared to 2022, but we made the most of what we had this year by using the time to write and demo our next album. During this time, we began to make plans for the end of the year once everyone was available again. June 10th saw the release of a charity single in Breaking the Law. Whilst not a groundbreaking release by any means, it fulfilled two objectives. One, in helping our friend Chloe Dow record a song for her college work and professional portfolio, and it was released in partnership with Hellion Kate's campaign to raise money for various cats protections leagues across the country. June also saw the beginning of our relationship with Thea Productions, who produced a North American edition of Unslayable on cassette tape. In July, we dipped a toe into more specialised merch, with gym shirts for both male and female fits released featuring the take of demo artwork by Amelia Vorashil. And another thank you goes to Farah Moore for passing on the idea of vests in the first place. Despite my best intentions to not organise more gigs in 2023, the opportunity to host Coffin Mulch's album release show for Spectral Intercession and provide a Scottish live debut for Andraka in Glasgow on August 26, it was too good an opportunity to pass up. By the time Coffin Mulch took the stage in stereo, there were nearly 300 people waiting to see them. It's safe to say we made the best of it, and I expect it'll be a record of a show I'll be trying to beat for a long time. Just when we thought we might finish 2023 on a quiet note, Devastator came calling, and not just in a demand for a show in Glasgow audio on October 27th, but with an offer to us via Reaper Agency to play our first show in Leeds the next day on October 28th at the legendary Boom venue. Whilst this was a harder show to sell due to the timing of it, we still managed to sell out thanks to the incredibly strong support in Coven, and it became another milestone for Devastator with their biggest crowd in Glasgow as a headliner. Leeds was also a fun show for us to play, if a little sad for it being our final show with Alistair Dunn, who would finish up with us that night. After over 5 years of dedication, guidance and support which built Tyrannus into what it is, we'll never be able to thank Alistair for all the contribution he's made to this band. October also saw the long-awaited, delayed, release of Unslayable on vinyl via True Cult Records. Despite the best efforts of the manufacturers, Unslayable finally got its vinyl release, and so we can say we are ready to move on to our next chapter at this point. That next chapter was teased by the release of Tory Punchin' Music, a split single with Magicide via Fear Productions on December 15th. The track, Bricks and Flesh, is a sign of where the writing process has gone for album number 2, along with much of the built-up frustration and anger against the world Tyrannus finds ourselves in. So with all that said, what do you want to see from Tyrannus this year? What do you see us doing? Where do you see us playing? And what did you think of Bricks and Flesh? Do you think you'll like what we do next?